A shot from Haaland or a cutback, but it's definitely, we're of the opinion of it's a definite cutback from Haaland, and it's an easy finish from Alvarez.
Yeah, scoring for the third home game in a row, but Fulham levelled 2 minutes and 1 second later. Good set-piece move this, Leon.
Yeah, it was. Clever set-piece. You could see they've clearly been working on it. Tim Ream clear around the back, and Fulham just stepped up a bit of heat, did they, Shay? Just gets across him into that area at the front post. You can see Tete clearly blocking Haaland. There's something they worked on, but nobody picks up Tim Ream at all. And nice little touch by Di Cordova-Reid just to make it difficult for Ederson. He couldn't do any more. But you see, nobody wants Tim Ream all the way around that back. That Pomo position, most opportunity in there for a simplest of tap-ins. And Fulham deserve to be back in the game. I think they held in there well.
They're putting a good showing, but then 5 minutes into injury time, Nathan Ake in acres of space here, Shay.
Yeah, it's first and foremost, it's a free header, but I'm surprised it's not been given for an offside. Akanji's clearly in the line of vision of the goalkeeper. He jumps out of the way, and if you look at Leno, he waits. This is a good angle. He waits till and then reacts after it goes past Akanji. So you can't say to me, Manish, he's not interfering with the goalkeeper's line. Yes, he sees the ball coming from Ake, but he has to wait in case Akanji touches the ball. And you can see when Marco Silva's so angry. I think that should be given offside.
Yeah, he's clearly furious. Tony Harrington's running VAR for that game. What do you think?
I think it could go either way. I can see why it's been given, because I think the goalkeeper isn't initially blocked from the view. But I can also see Marco Silva's frustration because his team have pushed out purposefully to catch anybody offside in that position. They've left that area completely clear. The ball's gone in there. Akanji's had to get out of the way at best case scenario. I think Fulham were trying to claim there was a touch. The main thing, was that a hesitation from the goalkeeper, or was that part of his movement to get across? Shay?
I don't think it is. You're waiting for him to tap the ball in Akanji. You have to wait as a goalkeeper to go past him. He doesn't know who's playing anybody on side, so he's waiting for Akanji to touch it. He doesn't touch it, then reacts, and it's too late.
All right, dare I say, if it finishes that way, we might hear about that from Marco Silva. Manchester City have just beaten Fulham 5-1 at the Etihad Stadium. Their second, a controversial goal from Nathan Ake. But then Erling Haaland proceeded to get his first hat-trick of the season, his seventh in a City shirt. And we can hear from the Norwegian now.
Erling, a 5-1 win, a hat-trick for you, another perfect day for Manchester City.
Yeah, it was started a bit sloppy, but we ended in a good way. So important win, and 4 out of 4, and we go into national break with a really good start.
You'd not scored in your previous 4 games at the Etihad Stadium. I was beginning to get worried about you.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm back.
You certainly are. I mean, in terms of that today, you had to be patient, didn't you? You mentioned that it took a little bit of time for you guys to find your form. Why do you think that was?
Yeah, I think it still needs. I think every year is like this in this club. We sometimes start a bit late because we are playing the last games because we are the best team. It's how it is, and we will only get better and better from this. But this start here has been phenomenal and important.
A brilliant week for you as well, of course, with winning the PFA Player of the Year, to get a hat-trick today as well. How do you keep on going? How do you keep motivated? How do you keep as hungry as you look today?
Yeah, no problem for me. I'm always hungry, and it's a new season, and I'm ready for it.
And all that without Pep Guardiola as well. You don't need him, do you?
Good question. I think he misses us, and we sometimes miss him a little bit. So we look forward to having him back.
Well done today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Erling.
And that was supposed to be his longest drought in a City shirt, Shay.
Yeah, he's a machine, a goal machine, should we say. Another hat-trick today, as you say, 7th hat-trick for Man City. What a player. What a finish. I mean, the third goal we'll look at in a minute as well. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, let's see then how he did his treble, his first of the campaign. It certainly won't be his last, I get the feeling, of this season. This the first of the 3.
Yeah, we talked about maybe Alvarez and Haaland linking up at half-time, and again, it comes together nicely there for his first. You know, it's people say he can't play 2 up top, but they link together nice. We see they've got them circled here, Haaland, and of course Alvarez comes in off the left side. They get a bit of luck, I think. Manish off Ream falls nicely to Haaland, but when he's in that position, he's cool as a cucumber front of the goal. Everything just turns to ice, and it's a brilliant finish.
He just naturally seems to know the most dangerous place to run, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's a great credit that not only can he do that, but he can also finish as well.
His second goal came from the penalty spot. Let's have a look at the decision that first went City's way. Was there any debating this decision? Issa Diop on Julian Alvarez?
No, I don't think so. I think Alvarez just puts the brake on at the right time to avoid the Tete block. And in doing so, Diop just bundles into the back of him. And, you know, what a role he's had at Manchester City. You know, won the World Cup at Argentina. You wondered, can he play ahead of Haaland? Well, he's shown that he can certainly play up alongside him. They become a real potent strike force. Both scored, both assisted. And you didn't expect him to miss that, did you, Shay?
No, brilliant penalty. No chance for Leno in goal. It's a fantastic finish.
As for the goal that completed the hat-trick, could you argue this was the impressive of the impressive of the lot? It was the power behind it and precision as well.
It doesn't strike me as someone who lacks the confidence, but this is a player full of confidence. And this finish, the way he comes off the left back and comes into the penalty spot, is you watch his movement here. Keep an eye on his young kid. He doesn't stand still. He moves in the box. I mean, Gomez does brilliant down the left-hand side for Man City as well, who came off the bench. And this is a brilliant couple. Watch Haaland's movement there. Just them couple of yards when he's into that space. And that's a clinical finish. There's no goalkeeper in the world saving this. And this is a perfect angle from behind the goal. Watch how close this is to the post got in. It's absolutely brilliant from Haaland. And the power and the pace. No keeper saving that.
Yeah. If you're Erling Haaland, you've just picked up the match ball going into a 2-week break. I mean, you're going to be pretty sky high right now, right now.
No, well, you know, seeing how he operates, he's probably just gone, right, one. And now he's on to the next one. He's wondering when his next hat-trick's going to be. He's probably going to go on international break. Hope to score more goals when he's away there and continue that throughout the rest of the season. And as you mentioned before, that certainly won't be his last.
Now, Fulham will be looking back at City's second goal as being quite a crucial one. It happened just before half-time, of course. Nathan Ake scored it, but is the positioning of Manuel Akanji, was he in the eye line of the goalkeeper?
I think it's a no-brainer. I don't think it's a difficult decision. So that's why Fulham and Marco Silva are extremely angry, especially at half-time. You've seen the pictures. As a goalkeeper, you have to wait and see if he's going to touch the ball. And Akanji, then Bernd Leno reacts after that. So he's waiting there as a goalkeeper. He waits, and then he dives, and it's too late. The ball's past him. So for me, I know they were talking about a touch, but even if there's no touch off Akanji, that's irrelevant if you ask me. He's interfering with the goalkeeper's line, and for me, it should be disallowed.
The fact that he jumps over it. That must be quite off-putting, as Shay says, for a goalkeeper.
Yeah, I mean, Marco Silva's furious because they pushed out to catch the Manchester City player that was in there offside. He wasn't in the direct line of vision. I think that's what the VAR looked for, whether he was impeding the goalkeeper's view there. But there's no doubt that Shay's correct, that the goalkeeper has a hesitation as he makes his dive, and in doing so, then that means he's interfering with play.
Now, look, some City fans might say, look, we won the game 5-1, so that doesn't really matter whether that counted, should have counted or not. But how important was that in terms of momentum in the actual match itself?
It changes the flow of the game. You know, the fact that Manchester City are ahead, they can actually cruise and keep possession of the ball and wait and show real patience to go in search of the next goal. At 1-1, they need to start pushing the game, and that changes the game. Fulham can then sit back, hit on the counter-attack rather than go in search of the equaliser themselves. So it's a big moment in the game. Yes, City ended up scoring 5 goals on the day, but this was the crucial moment. This was the moment that City didn't look back from.
Tony Harrington reviewing it on VAR. Should he have at least asked Michael Oliver to go to his pitch-side monitor to have a look for himself?
Yeah, I think so. I think the referee's got to referee. And is there any doubt the VAR should say, have a look at it, Michael? I'm not sure, because we spoke about it at half-time. It's subjective. One referee might say one thing and one say another. But for me, it's clear. Leno's got to wait until Akanji goes over the ball. Or because if Akanji takes a touch and knocks it in, Leno can't see if it's offside or not. So he reacts after it goes past Akanji. And for me, it's offside.
OK, so 6 goals then at the Etihad. We've had 7 goals at Turf Moor.